Welcome to the SynthJack1 channel. I'm restarting my Warhammer Quest sort of series because there were some very good comments. It's been about 3.5 months since I did any uploads on this. In fact, I deleted it off my iPad because I was doing other bits and pieces. In fact, if you look at my channel, I've done about 120 uploads of other games and bits and pieces since then. So I reinstalled it, and unfortunately I couldn't tie up with my game saves. So what I've had to do is I've started again, and I've brought my characters all up to about level 2, and so we're roughly where we were in the story. So I'm now off to do the looted Empire shield, and as usual you can see when you arrive in a dungeon the party is scattered about. So the first thing I do here is to sort of spend a turn or two just sort of moving people around. So I've got the fighters at the front, and then we've got the magic user and the archer at the back. One of the problems, of course, then is that if you get a surprise attack, you can often have your 2 weakest characters at the back, but that's the way it goes, really. So spending a bit of time here, just getting everything. Went through the first part. Thankfully, there was sort of no encounters to start off with, but moving forward, okay. It's quite good. We're at level 2. When you get to level 2, sort of most of the characters start to get 2 hits per turn, which makes them a lot more effective, really. Had a lot of cases where 1 hit and nothing happened and got sort of inundated by enemies. So we'll see what happens here as we go through to the next stage. I think we've pretty much sorted out. We've got a sort of a crossroads here, so I'm going off in this direction. It often seems when you do that the first one you go is always the secondary one. It's not actually sort of the objective of the quest. I don't know if that's just luck or whether the game actually organises it so that you can't finish the quest without doing the side bit. Don't know enough about the game for that one. So here we go, first encounter. Oh, good fun. Spiders and rats. Nice and straightforward. Issue about the spiders, they don't really do any damage at this size, but they can web you, which means you effectively get sort of frozen. So we're sort of rushing in here. My magic user has got we spent a bit of money, and he's got a really nice sort of little, well, big dagger, little sword, short sword I suppose, and that gives him 2 attacks per go, and he does a reasonable amount of damage. And as it seems, obviously the fighters kill a lot of things and they get a lot of experience, so I do try and sort of get my magic user and my sort of archer, sort of try and get them to kill as much as possible so that they get their sort of decent share of experience. It seems to be that if you have a powerful monster and one of the characters does lots and lots and lots of damage to it, and then another one comes along and just finishes it off with a couple of hit points, it's that last character that will get all the experience, so it doesn't seem to sort of spread it out much. So quite often early on, my magic user was hitting things and he was doing a little bit of damage, but he never got any experience because he wasn't powerful enough to kill anything with 1 hit. So things are a bit better now. He's got a decent weapon. And he's sort of caught up. Everyone's sort of level 2, as I said. So also he's starting to get a decent amount of power now. It's quite good that quite often certain creatures, they'll do an automatic counter attack, which is pretty good because it actually seems to hit pretty well. So finishing these off nice and easily, but I'm going to send my magic user around because I always do like the magic user side. Try and get them up to level up, get hold of better spells and more power. As you'll see later on, I do an awful lot of healing as well, which is this healing mist. It's sort of 5 magic. Very good, very useful. And in fact, I often think that on this game there's a lot of walking around between sort of encounters, and I think that's just to give your magic user enough time to sort of heal the rest of the party up. But there we are, we'll see. So straight into another encounter. Oh well, this is oh yeah, we're sort of just waited return, and then suddenly all these creatures descended, which looks pretty bad to start off with. Really, an awful lot of creatures around. But from memory, I think this one worked out quite well, really. I was trying to work out the best way of doing this. They're all a bit spread out, so you can't really do any of the sort of major magic stuff. And because I didn't get to rest in that turn, I haven't regenerated any magic, so I've only got my attacks. But there you go. So 2 attacks off the magic user, got rid of 4 of them, so that's a good start. So I've got to get rid of that spare one with the archer. Then the archer can have a go at these 2 with his attacks. Yeah, he's not quite as good as a magic user. So then it's the fighter's turn. This guy's pretty good now he's levelled up. He was pretty useless to start off with. That's not bad. That's another 3 gone. And what happens here? Oh yeah. That's a shame, isn't it? That would have been good to have got rid of them all without any sort of attacks. Doesn't do a counter there, but there must be a reason for it. Maybe he was pinned. I get a bit upset about all these pinnings soon because my major fighter, it doesn't seem to be able to do anything because he just continually gets pinned and you can't move, and quite often he can't attack. So I was quite happy about that. That worked really well. Got rid of all of them. Had a chance to heal everyone up. So it was all looking quite good really. But we then had another encounter. So this was starting to get a bit boring that we just couldn't get anywhere. So we're trying to work out the best way here. There's quite a few of them, so block them off so they can't come in and attack the weaker characters. So the trouble is there's a few archers I think at the back, and I don't like archers because they can attack anyone. And they do miss a lot, but when they do hit, they do quite a lot of damage. So anyway, this was starting off okay. I had a slight issue that I didn't realise that the iPad was about to run out of charge, and so very, very shortly the screen was just suddenly going to go blank as my iPad popped. So what I'll do is this is actually over 4 parts, this one, so I'll upload some more soon. Thanks for watching.